Hey guys, it's your average middle-aged American back again with another reaction video. This one's taking us back to Germany. Haven't been to Germany in a while, so let's go back, see what's going on, see what we forgot. If you're new to my channel, we're going to basically go through all of Europe. I'm just an average middle-aged American trying to learn about the rest of the world before my wife and I do any international traveling. Plan on doing some traveling in retirement and going into retirement, a little bit before retirement. So we're just trying to learn as much as we can about other countries and other cultures. Pretty simple. Germany and Spain have been getting a lot of focus. But basically we want to learn all about Europe and the rest of the world, but focused on Europe first, I think. So this video is the wonders of Germany, the most amazing places in Germany. I have not seen the video. We'll watch together. And I appreciate all you guys. All right, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to it.
Planning a trip to Germany can be overwhelming, with so many incredible places to visit and experiences to choose from. What many travelers don't realize is that there's a way to see the best of Germany without missing out on its hidden gems.
Wow.
In this video, we'll guide you through the most beautiful and iconic destinations in Germany, ensuring your trip is nothing short of spectacular. First, we'll start with some fun facts about this amazing country, and then we'll present the most breathtaking places you must visit. Let's get started. Fun facts about Germany. Did you know that Germany hosts the world's largest beer festival, Oktoberfest, in Munich every year? It began in 1810 to celebrate the marriage of Crown Prince Ludwig and Princess Therese. Germany is also home to over 25,000 castles, ranging from medieval
25,000 castles. I love castles. And cathedrals. Even if 10% of them were amazing, that's 2,500 amazing castles. If you saw one every day, it would take you, what, 8 years? God almighty. That's mind-blowing. You guys know anybody who lives in a castle? I know there's some private residents in castles. I know that some people live in them. I don't know if that's just the ultra-wealthy or what. It's mind-blowing. 25,000 castles.
medieval fortresses to romantic fairy tale castles like Neuschwanstein. And if you love driving fast, you might enjoy Germany's Autobahn, one of the few road systems in the world without a general speed limit on certain stretches. Many of the world's Christmas traditions originated in Germany, including the Christmas tree, Tannenbaum, and the Advent calendar. Berlin, the capital city, has more museums than rainy days per year, with over 170 museums to explore. One of the sweetest facts is that the famous gummy bear candy was invented in Germany by Hans Riegel Sr. in 1920. The brand name Haribo is derived from his name and the city of Bonn. The best places in Germany.
Wow.
Neuschwanstein Castle. Our first stop is the enchanting...
That doesn't even look real. Has anybody been there? Do we know this is real? If you've been there, put a comment down. You get to go inside of it and everything. How do you even get to it? It's insane. It's just insane. I can't even... Just to imagine them building this is insane. It's I cannot comprehend it. You know, when I started doing these videos, I wanted to learn about Europe, obviously. But basically, our plans were to go to England first, because that's the closest to, similar to America. So we could kind of ease into it. We're going to go, we figured England and Ireland, Scotland. My ancestors are English and Irish and Scottish. So it made a lot of sense. It's what my wife wanted to do. It's what I want to do. And then I just stumbled on Germany. And it's mind-boggling. It just blew my mind. Then I stumbled on Spain, and Spain blew my mind. But now I'm back to Germany, and I'm going, I forgot. Just in a matter of months, I've just forgot about how amazing these castles are. Just did some videos on Portugal. And it's a beautiful place, but Germany is it, man. I think at this point, if I had to pick one country to visit, it would probably be Germany. Let's see what else we got.
Neuschwanstein Castle, nestled in the Bavarian Alps near the town of Füssen. Did you know that this castle was commissioned by King Ludwig II of Bavaria as his personal refuge and as a tribute to his favorite composer, Richard Wagner? Construction began in 1869, but was never fully completed.
Wow.
Interestingly, King Ludwig II spent very little time in the castle before his mysterious death in 1886. Neuschwanstein is famous for its romanticized medieval architecture, with its soaring towers and turrets creating a picturesque silhouette that has inspired many, including the iconic Disney castles. Inside, you'll find rooms richly decorated in themes inspired by Wagner's opera.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Disney copied Germany? Germany didn't copy Disney? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Relax, relax. I got it. I know. Type. I get it. Silly American.
Including a majestic throne room, a grand singer's hall, and various opulent chambers. Today, Neuschwanstein Castle is one of Germany's most popular tourist attractions, drawing over 1.4 million visitors each year.
Look at that. Look at that.
Surrounded by the stunning natural beauty of the Bavarian Alps, the castle offers breathtaking views and scenic hiking trails for those who love the outdoors. Often referred to as the fairy tale castle, Neuschwanstein has been featured in numerous films and books, symbolizing romanticism in architecture. To visit, you can reach the castle by walking, taking a shuttle bus, or even riding in a horse-drawn carriage from the nearby village of Hohenschwangau.
Beep, beep.
Bavarian Alps. Next, we venture into the breathtaking Bavarian Alps, which stretch across the southern border of Germany, forming a natural boundary with Austria. This region is renowned for its stunning alpine landscapes, featuring majestic mountains, lush green valleys, crystal-clear lakes, and charming villages.
That's so cool.
It's an outdoor enthusiast's paradise, offering activities such as hiking, skiing, snowboarding, and mountain biking. The Bavarian Alps are particularly famous for their world-class skiing resorts. One of the highlights here is Zugspitze, the highest peak in Germany, standing nearly 3,000 meters tall. The Bavarian Alps are steeped in cultural heritage.
3,000 meters is 9,000 feet, give or take. That's like almost 2 miles. It's like a mile and a half. A mile and a half tall. Mile and a half tall. Wow.
With traditional alpine architecture, local festivals, and delicious cuisine, including hearty dishes like pretzels, sausages, and, of course, beer.
Of course.
The region is also home to several fairy tale castles, such as Hohenschwangau and Linderhof, in addition to the famous Neuschwanstein Castle. Don't miss a visit to Garmisch-Partenkirchen, a picturesque town known for its historic charm and as a gateway to the Zug.
Imagine trying to build that. I assume they used a helicopter, right? Drop off materials at least. That's wild. Just look at that. And who owns, is this government owned? That's crazy.
Spitze and other outdoor adventures.
Okay, serious question. You live down here in the valley. I mean, it's beautiful. But what do you do when all the rain comes? I mean, all that rain is coming down those mountains, those hills, and it all like comes towards your house. Is it really not a problem? Seems like it would flood pretty easily. These are pretty big yards. I don't even know if that is a yard. What is that? Just common area? All that grass? I'm confused. Why didn't more people build? What a view. What a view. Meep meep.
Rothenberg ob der Tauber. Rothenberg ob der Tauber dates back to the Middle Ages and is one of the best preserved medieval towns in Germany. As you step into this town, you'll be transported back in time with its well-preserved medieval architecture, including charming half-timbered houses, cobblestone streets, and historic buildings. One of the highlights of Rothenberg is its well-preserved town walls. You can walk along these walls, complete with towers and gates, and enjoy panoramic views of the town and surrounding countryside.
That's cool. That is cool. Look at that wall.
The market square is the heart of Rothenberg, featuring the impressive town hall with its towering spire, the Councillor's Tavern, and the picturesque St. George's Fountain. Don't miss the Planline, one of the most photographed spots in Rothenberg, with its narrow street flanked by half-timbered houses and a distinctive yellow building. Visit St. James' Church, a historic church known for its beautiful architecture and the famous Holy Blood altarpiece by Tilman Riemenschneider.
Meep meep.
The Rhine Valley. Our next stop is the magnificent Rhine Valley, stretching along the middle section of the Rhine River from Koblenz to Bingen in western Germany. This valley is famous for its breathtaking landscapes, featuring steep vineyards, lush forests, and the meandering Rhine River. It's a true visual feast for travelers. The Rhine Valley is home to over 40 castles and fortresses, many of which date back to the medieval period. This area was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2002 for its cultural and historical significance. One of the most iconic landmarks here is the Lorelei Rock, shrouded in myths and legends about a beautiful siren who lured sailors to their doom.
Yeah, those are manatees.
As one of Germany's premier wine regions, the Rhine Valley is renowned for its Riesling wines. Wine tasting tours and vineyard visits are must-do activities for wine enthusiasts. Charming towns like Bacharach, Rudesheim, and St. Goar, with their half-timbered houses.
Is that where the card game comes from? Bacharach? Let me know. And do you guys feel that German wine, do you think the Germans think that their wine is better than like French wine? Hey, my garbage man just came. Actually, my recycle guy just came. And all these steep hills, all the rain and stuff doesn't just wash down to the houses, the buildings. We just had yesterday, we had like 4 inches of rain. It was crazy. We're pretty flat. We don't have a lot of hills. But still, when you get 4 inches of rain in a couple hours, it's a lot. This is such a beautiful country. It really is. I don't know if I could live there. Probably because of the language barrier. But it is beautiful. Although my my aunt lived there. She was a upper middle management position for the U.S. Army. She wasn't in the Army. She was a civilian, but she worked for the Army. She loved it. She loved it. Should have gone when I had the chance. And she was over there. We even have a cuckoo clock somewhere. Came from Germany. She sent.
Cobblestone streets, and vibrant local culture are perfect for a leisurely exploration. One of the best ways to experience the Rhine Valley is by taking a river cruise, offering stunning views of the castles, vineyards, and scenic landscapes along the river. The Romantic Road. Our next destination is the enchanting Romantic Road, stretching over 350 kilometers through southern Germany from Würzburg to Füssen. This scenic route dates back to the Middle Ages, following ancient trade paths and offering picturesque landscapes, charming villages, rolling vineyards, and historic castles. We begin in Würzburg, a beautiful city known for its Baroque architecture and the stunning Würzburg residence. As we travel south, we reach Rothenberg ob der Tauber, a perfectly preserved medieval town with cobblestone streets and half-timbered houses.
Am I totally deja vu in here, or did we just see this? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how many of you have been to Disney World, but they got areas that look just like this in Disney World. I mean, are you sure? Are you sure that Germany didn't copy Disney? I mean, it looks a lot alike. I don't know if I'm losing my mind, or Did I just watch this?
Another gem along the way is Dinkelsbühl, with its 16 towers and charming old town area. Augsburg, one of Germany's oldest cities, is rich in history and architectural beauty, making it a must-see stop on the romantic road.
Now those toppers there, that's copper, right? That's copper that's patinaed. Let me know. I assume that building over there on the right isn't copper. That'd be a lot of copper. Could be, I guess. Maybe somebody just wanted it green. So cool.
And of course, near the route's end in Füssen, you'll find the iconic Neuschwanstein Castle, a true fairy tale site.
Meep meep.
Lake Constance.
It's a big lake.
Located at the northern foot of the Alps, this beautiful lake borders Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Lake Constance is the third largest freshwater lake in Central Europe, covering about 536 square kilometers. Its clear blue waters, lush green surroundings, and the majestic backdrop of the Alps make it a picturesque haven for travelers. Let's start with the main towns around the lake. Constance is a historic town known for its well-preserved old town, the fascinating Sea Life Center, and the iconic Imperia statue. Meersburg captivates visitors with its medieval architecture, vineyards, and the charming old and new castles. Lindau, situated on an island, boasts picturesque streets, historic buildings, and a harbor adorned with a lighthouse and a Bavarian lion statue. The island...
Is that where the chocolate comes from? Isn't there a chocolate brand named Lindau? I'd just like to own that little island. Pretty fancy.
Islands of Lake Constance are also a must-see. Mainau, also known as the Flower Island, is famous for its stunning gardens, a butterfly house, and a Baroque palace. Reichenau, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is renowned for its medieval monasteries and churches. Lake Constance offers a plethora of activities for every kind of traveler. Enjoy boating, swimming, cycling, and hiking, or simply explore the charming lakeside towns at a leisurely pace.
Meep.
Heidelberg. Our next stop is the charming city of Heidelberg, located in the southwestern part of Germany, in the state of Baden-Württemberg, along the Neckar River. Heidelberg is one of Germany's oldest and most famous university towns, home to Heidelberg University, founded in 1386. The university has a beautiful campus that includes the University Library and the University Museum. One of the highlights of Heidelberg is the iconic Hidleberg Castle. Perched on a hillside, this castle is a mix of Gothic and Renaissance styles and offers stunning views of the city and the Neckar River. The castle is a must-visit for its rich history and breathtaking scenery. The Old Town, or Altstadt, is characterized by its Baroque architecture, narrow streets, and historic sites. Be sure to visit the Church of the Holy Spirit and the picturesque Old Bridge, which spans the Neckar River. For a scenic experience, take a stroll along the Philosopher's Walk. This path offers panoramic.
Look at that. Now, I assume this was built like hundreds of years ago, which always fascinates me. But you have this little, you have this little town, which is all quaint and cute, and it's got 3 or 4 story buildings, no big deal, nice, plenty of room. And then, bam! In the back's a giant castle. That's so cool. We don't have this. We don't have this in America. We have a lot of things. Not too many castles. Especially not castles that are part of daily living. Going to the grocery store. Where are you now? Driving by the castle. I mean, it's so cool. If you live there, if you're German, don't take it for granted. I'm telling you, don't take it for granted. Everyone takes stuff for granted. We take stuff for granted. I take stuff for granted. But you can't take castles for granted. They're too cool.
Views of Heidelberg, the castle, and the river, and was a favorite spot for university philosophers and professors.
Meep. Dresden. And it's symmetrical. Little jewelry store there in the corner. Now these buildings that are, 4 or 5 stories high, are these like merchants on the bottom floor and then apartments above it, or are those all like professional office buildings, architects and stuff like that? Because obviously you're not going to open up a store on the 4th floor or anything. Let me know. Let me know what the deal is with those.
One of the city's most iconic landmarks is the Zwinger Palace, a stunning example of Baroque architecture. The palace houses several museums, including the Old Masters Picture Gallery and the Dresden Porcelain Collection. Another must-see is the Frauenkirche, the Church of Our Lady. This magnificent Baroque church was completely rebuilt after being destroyed in World War II, symbolizing Dresden's resilience and dedication to preserving its heritage. For lovers of opera and ballet, the Semper Opera House is a true gem.
That's all copper? That green? I mean, it's so much detail. Painstakingly detailed. I assume these are all lights that were retrofitted up here. If so, that's going to look amazing at night.
Renowned for its stunning architecture and world-class performances, it's a highlight of Dresden's cultural scene.
Wow.
The Residenzschloss, or Royal Palace, is home to several museums, including the Green Vault, which houses one of the largest collections of treasures in Europe. Exploring this palace is like stepping into a treasure trove of history and art. The Elbe River offers scenic boat tours, giving you a unique perspective of Dresden's landmarks and natural beauty.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to break this up into 2 videos so that it's not too long. Obviously, this will be part 1. and then I'll make a part 2. This particular video, it's not a ranking, so it really doesn't matter what order you see them in. If you happen to see part 2 first, that's okay. Just make sure you watch them both several times and hit like and subscribe and leave comments. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Can you believe that we now have over 1,000 subscribers and over 100 videos in our YouTube library? Me neither. It's been less than a year and this channel has grown so rapidly. What's more important than the number of subscribers is the quality of subscribers. Our subscribers are knowledgeable and generous with their time. They teach us about their country and their culture from their firsthand experiences. See, over 95% of my subscribers live outside of the United States. So we're getting information firsthand. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that button. I think you'll enjoy it and it doesn't cost you anything. If you'd like to see other videos similar to this one on the same country, click here. If you'd like to see some videos on some other countries in Europe, click there. Want to see some of the most beautiful castles and cathedrals in the world? They're over here. Want to check out the United States? We're down here. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.